Hey, hi. It's Friday, and I am Marcia Grace, your Calm Creativity Connector, here as usual. and I don't know, it's been a crazy week, but as you know, I am here because I want to assure you that there is a way for you to view your feelings and your experiences differently so that you can discover the solutions you need for your business, for your personal concerns, for your family concerns, in the face of fear, in the face of whatever's going on. In this crazy world right now, there's so much going on for all of us, I know. We have fears for our health, we have fears for our loved ones, we have fears for our businesses. So there's a lot to be concerned about. I totally understand that. And yet, I have the solution, should you choose to accept it, and it all begins with your thoughts. That's where it all begins. Because by shifting our thoughts from fear and concern and feeling bad to understanding. In other words, to go from the outward experiences that we're seeing with our eyes and hearing with our ears and so forth to an inner experience where the answers are. That's where our answers are, in that inner wisdom that we have. So that's where you will discover your own inner wisdom that will answer your questions. So my expertise is in teaching what I call meditative contemplation. And now more than ever, it's essential that we take care of ourselves, right? Absolutely, you have to take care of yourself first, so that you can better take care of your loved ones, your businesses, whatever, all those other things that surround you, and so that you can stay safe. So the way we do that is by getting in touch with with what causes us to suffer. We need to get in touch with that. It's not easy work necessarily, but it is valuable work, because by getting in touch with what's causing your suffering, what's causing you pain and distraction, that's the way you learn to relinquish it. So, because if you deny it, pretend it isn't there, or try to, just skip around it, it never goes away, and then there's no solution. So now is the perfect time. No better time than right now to open up to a new part of yourself by spending some quality, quiet time. And I know I cherish my time every morning when I do my morning practice, because it calms me and it prepares me for my day. So I hope that you take the time to do that too. Well, anyway, so today we've been talking about confidence for the last couple of weeks, and I am continuing with that theme today, talking about rebuilding our confidence, because even if we're confident people, and most of us, if we're successful business people, we certainly have plenty of confidence, but over all of the things that have been going on lately, there is just such a diminishment. We've felt so many things hitting us and distracting us and causing us all kinds of confusion that we may have lost our confidence. So today I just want to continue with our some hints that might, very practical hints that will help us to get back to where we were, that made us successful, that made our businesses successful. And oh, I got my family on today. This is so exciting. Hi guys, great to see you. Really wonderful. I'm excited. So just really practical ideas of how we can handle this issue of rebuilding our confidence that we've lost because of all of the things that we've had to handle recently. So, yeah, hi Val. So here we go. Because of course no one is born with confidence. It's something that we develop, we learn over time, and then of course can be kind of tamped down when certain circumstances come along. So this is why we need to keep moving ahead and do what we can do to keep ourselves on the straight and steady track. By the way, I just wanted to show you, I guess you probably noticed this, I started these little beauties from seeds, little teeny seeds, and they just smell so wonderful. marigolds. They're marigolds. Marigolds, when you plant them in your vegetable garden, keep the bugs away. It's an old time way of preventing bugs from eating up your cabbage and your lettuce and all that good stuff. So I thought I'd share my beautiful marigolds with you today. All right, I'm going to put them over here because I need to make room for my candle for later. All right, so we're going to jump right in here. And first thing to rebuild our confidence is to dress the part. Because if you're walking around in your old sloppy jeans and your ripped up t-shirt, I know they're comfort clothes, and that's, that you feel comfortable, you feel cozy, but it's not giving you that sense of who you are and how great you look. So I think it's really important to go into your closet, find those really great slacks or shorts in this weather, and put them on, or whether it's a sundress, which is really cool, right? I love sundresses in the summertime. And if you put a hat on, you look absolutely elegant. Very, very simple and easy. It takes me 3 seconds to get dressed. I put on a little sundress, I pop a hat on my head, and I look fantastic. So that's the simplest thing you can possibly do. And you feel great when you do that. So hi, Michael. Glad you're here. And Michelle. Great to see you guys. Hi. All right, so dress the part of a successful person, and that will build your confidence right away. All right, next thing, challenge yourself in small ways. So what do I mean by that? Give yourself something to do that you can complete easily. Whether it's washing the dishes right now. Sometimes you get just so down and you just don't feel like doing anything. And when of course you do that, that's not helpful, right? You want to get things done, because when you accomplish a goal, no matter how small it is, you feel better. You say, "Wow, look, I accomplished that," and you can pat yourself on the back, and and that's really, really important. Again, we're being, "Oh, hi, Camille. Oh, I've been meaning to call you." Anyway, so so definitely challenge yourself in small ways, whether it's putting some things away that have been laying around, because when your place is messy and disorganized, you feel disorganized and messy. So clear that stuff up. Won't take long, and you're going to feel so much better when you do. All right, another idea. Finish something. Okay. How many little projects have you got laying around? Maybe you started to nail something into the wall, and it's still hanging there because you couldn't find another nail. It could be anything as silly as that. It could be, I don't know. You make it up. You know what I mean, right? Finish a little project. I had something sitting on my couch here that I had to sew a button on. And first of all, I couldn't find the button, so then I had to go find a button. And once I found the button, then I had to find the right color thread, and so it hasn't gotten done. So, so it's sitting there, and it's something that has to get done. So when I do that, I know I'll feel better. So, and just little things, right? Every little thing we can do as we're at home, or as we're, trying to put our lives back together again, will help in this process of rebuilding our confidence. Learn something. Okay, here's another tip. Learn something new. Now, it doesn't have to be, learning Italian or something like that. I'm not saying any huge project, but small things that you can learn. For instance, I've been putting off learning a new app that I got. And I really would love to know how to use this so that I could use it. And I just keep putting it off. And I know when I do that, I'm going to feel much better. So little things like that. And then if you learn this new app, you can share it with friends, and they're going to say, "Wow, that's great." So that'll help too. So learn something new. And we are learning beings. We are, the more you continue to learn and grow, that builds confidence in no small way. It's just a wonderful way to tell yourself that you can do whatever you set out to do, and you can do it. So your confidence will extend and expand, and That'll be great. Okay. So this all leads down to this basic idea of trusting yourself. That yes, you can do it. Yes, you have the ability. Yes, you know what you need to do when you need to do it. And maybe we don't. Maybe, oh, I'm getting huggy hugs. Thank you. Maybe you can think of the time when you got an idea, something popped into your head, and you said, oh, yeah, I should do that. And then you said, no, maybe not. And you second guess yourself, right? And you just kind of say, no, that won't work. And you kind of put it aside. And then maybe a week or two or a month or whenever later, you suddenly realize you should have done that. Why didn't you do that? That would have been so helpful right here at this moment. So that's your inner self telling you what you need to do. But we often don't listen to it. So this is the kind of thing that is just one of the most important things you can do, is trust yourself to listen to that inner guidance. We all get it, but we're all very, very likely to just discount it. And the more you do that, the more you lack your confidence level is going to go down. The more you listen to that inner guidance, even if, let's say it does something and it turns out nothing really much happened. Right? Those things happen. I mean, I get that all the time. I get, do this, go here, whatever. And it's just part of my day. I listen to it. And that's great. But what about the time that comes when you get a really good idea and you put it into practice and it changes everything? It just changes everything, and it makes your life so much easier or better, or you develop a new something or other, or what have you. That is what you want. That is what you want to do. And you can do it. We all have this ability. So learn to trust yourself. All right. Last one for today is to do a good deed. And maybe you've been doing this now, and I've heard a lot of wonderful stories from people who are helping each other out in these difficult times, because they are difficult. So many people have lost work, lost their businesses, or are unable to get their businesses going, or are first starting to get business going right now because, shutdowns and all of that, or who have sick ones or what have you and been stuck inside. We've all been stuck inside, right? We've been stuck inside forever. So by doing a good deed, and that can be absolutely anything, whatever it is that makes you think of your feeling, you would feel good if you did it, if someone did it for you, right? So if you just called someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, right? And just said, how you doing? How's it going? How you handling things? Wow, that would make everybody feel good. Or if you, cooked a meal for somebody, maybe, or there's just so many ways you can, or donate money to a charity, or one of the wonderful local things around in your way that are helping people in need right now. Any of those things, if you do a good deed for somebody else, it's just going to come right around and give you a big kiss, right? A big heart kiss, because you're going to feel the benefits of that good work. So do it. I'm sure you've thought of something already that you can do. So, all right. So those are my tips, just to review them so you can maybe write them down. And that is, dress the part. Get up, get dressed, put on something nice. When you look good, you're going to feel good. Challenge yourself in small ways. Do those little things. Learn a little something new that will make you say, "Wow, yeah, I'm still with it. I've got a brain in my head and it works, right?" And that, so that's really important. And again, learning something new, a new app, a new, whatever it may be, a new process in your business, whatever it is. Finish something. We've all got little projects sitting around that have been there forever. Take care of them. You'll be amazed at what a relief. You're going to, wow, thank God, finally got rid of that. Trust yourself. And again, that's going inside, listening to that inner voice, because that inner voice is there wanting so much to help you. and to tell you what you should do so that you can be happy and you can bring happiness to other people. But we forget to listen. So don't. Trust yourself. Listen to those little promptings that you get. And lastly, do a good deed. Do something nice for someone, and it comes right back to you. All right, so that's my suggestions for today. I'll have some more for next week. If you choose to rush off now, I understand we're all, kind of busy and have things to do. But if you want to hang around, this is our spiritual part of our of our meeting today, and so that this is when we are going to do. I'm going to light my candle here. Bring my candle in. Here's my candle, and I'm going to light it. So this is where we do a little breathing and a little meditation. This is how I start my day, every day. And I can't tell you how much it has meant and how much it's changed my life, how much it has brought me to a peaceful place. Even in the face of difficulties, I can still feel calm and centered and, listening to that still small voice, which continues to guide me in each and every way. So, all right, let's get started with our breath work. So the first thing that we do, and that is to breathe. And I know it sounds funny, right? I say, oh, breathe, right? We all know how to breathe. No, you really don't. Unless you've taken breath classes, breath work, or yoga, you don't know how to breathe. And that's not an insult. It's just a fact, because most of us breathe right up here at the top of our lungs. We're moving fast. We're busy. We're excited. Things are going on in our day, and so we're breathing at the top of our lungs, which means no clean, fresh air is getting to the bottom of our lungs. And so that's what breath work does. It brings in a whole new bunch of oxygen to circulate through your entire body, and it is an amazing how much of a difference just this one thing you do for yourself can help. Because it helps in so many ways. I'm not going to go into it today. I've talked about this before, but okay. So we're going to do our breath work, and then we're going to do a brief meditation, which I will guide you through, and we'll be done. Okay, so. All right, let's do our simple in and out cleansing breath today. And the way that works is first we blow out all the breath in our air. And when I say blow out, I mean really blow it out and push your belly in. Push that abdomen in to get all the air out. Then you're going to breathe in, filling all the way up, all the way, let the belly expand as you're breathing in, okay? And then you're going to hold it, and then you're going to expel by opening. So you're going to breathe in through the nose, you're going to expel through the mouth. And just blow it out. And again, as you're blowing it out, you're pushing the belly in. So your body should actually be rocking back and forth as you're doing this breath, because as you breathe in, you're lifting up and filling the belly out. And as you're exhaling, you're pushing the belly in. So there's a tendency to round out and go forward. Okay? So that's the kind of motion you want. You want to fill up, you want to push out. All right, so here we go. And if you want to, you can close your eyes or you can look at the candle, whatever works for you. Okay, so first thing, we're going to blow it out. So blow it out, and then begin. We're going to breathe into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. And now through the lips, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, and out through the lips, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now just sit with your eyes closed for a moment and see how good that feels. Do you feel a little tingly maybe, or even a little dizzy? I hope you're sitting down. And just feel the effects of that breath, how good that feels. It just relaxes and smooths and calms and energizes at the same time. It's a strange thing, but it's true. So here we are in this moment, and we're talking about confidence today. So when we're not confident, let's look at it from that point of view. When we're not confident, we're having thoughts. There are thoughts in our mind that are causing us to feel badly about ourselves in one way or another. So this is what we want to. This is what we're going to work on today. So if you perhaps have thoughts like, "Oh, I'm not going to try that because I won't be able to do it," those kinds of thoughts, or yeah, I'm not going to go talk to that person because if I do, they'll just yell at me. Whatever it is, this is the kind of thing that you want to capture those negative thoughts because they are so destructive. So find a negative thought. You've probably thought of one already that you think, perhaps on a regular basis. And I want you to ask yourself, is this thought really true? And be totally honest. Is it really true? Or is it a story that you've made up to prevent yourself from your full joy, from your success, from your wealth, from your prosperity? So I'm hoping that you're realizing that that thought really isn't true. And if it isn't true, where is it coming from? Where is this thought coming from? Does it harken back to an ancient past that no longer applies to you? Does it go back to a time when you were a different person? You're not even that person anymore? Does it go back there? And you're just holding on to something that no longer exists? Let it go. Let it go. It's not helpful. It's not doing what you need to do for yourself. So release it. And I'll give you a moment to just acknowledge that. This thought is not true. I don't fail at everything. I can do this. I don't have to be afraid. Acknowledge that. Let the past go. And in its place, you want to put a true statement now, a statement that's real, that's helpful, that's really who you are. Whatever that is that statement something like, I haven't tried this before and I'm a little nervous about doing it, but I've done things in the past and I've succeeded and I'm going to try this now. I can give it a shot. So say that. Or maybe you'll say, I'm a thoughtful and considerate person. So if that's true, then I can let other people know that too. I can show that, I can demonstrate that to them and not be afraid that they may laugh at me or discount me. I can be who I am and be proud of it. So put in that statement that replaces that negative statement, that untrue statement. And I'm going to give you a moment or two to do that. Okay. Come on back. And give yourself a little mental hug. Be grateful for these moments that you've given yourself to just chill, just unwind, just let go, and honor yourself. Change those negative thoughts to positive thoughts, to ones that say, yes, I'm in control of my life. I'm in control of my thoughts, nobody else. So, as I always say at this point, if you enjoyed what we did together today, I want you to give me a like, give me a smile, give me a something, pass it on to someone else if you feel this would be useful for them. And comments, I'd love comments. I will respond to any comments you make. And I bless you and hope for a wonderful, wonderful week until we meet again. So, bye-bye for now.